Are you looking for some inspiration to help you take your Etsy shop to the next level? Well, you're in luck. In this video, I'm going to share with you some of my favorite books, podcasts, and TV series or shows that can help inspire you on your Etsy journey. How I Built This is a popular podcast hosted by Guy Raz that features conversations with entrepreneurs who have built successful companies. The show provides an inside look into the stories of these successful entrepreneurs, including the struggles and the challenges that they faced along the way. One of the main reasons why Etsy sellers should listen to How I Built This is that the podcast provides real-world examples of successful entrepreneurship. The show features interviews with founders of companies such as Airbnb, Patagonia, or Spanx, who share their stories on how they built their companies from scratch. These amazing stories can provide inspiration and motivation for Etsy sellers who are just starting out or looking to grow their business. Another benefit of listening to How I Built This is that the podcast provides valuable insights into the entrepreneurial mindset. The show explores the mindset and habits of successful entrepreneurs, including their approach to risk-taking, decision-making, and problem-solving. On top of that, How I Built This offers practical advice and strategies for building a successful business. Many of the entrepreneurs featured on the show share the tips and tricks for launching a company, attracting customers, and scaling the business. The podcast highlights the importance of persistence and resilience in entrepreneurship. Many of the entrepreneurs featured on the show faced multiple setbacks and failures before achieving success.
I think the most important quality that a young entrepreneur or any entrepreneur needs, which is and I love this one because I think it's a quality that we can all develop, is the ability to withstand rejection. So you think about John Foley's story. He went to hundreds of VCs and investors, and hundreds of them rejected him. I think for 3 years, you were pitching 3 times a day to hundreds and hundreds of people, and most of them said, no way, I'm not interested. You have to be willing to withstand that rejection.
All these stories demonstrate the importance of perseverance and determination in building a successful business. So I truly believe that How I Built This is an invaluable resource for Etsy sellers who are looking to build a successful business. The podcast offers real-world examples, practical advice, and insights into the entrepreneurial mindset. The War of Art, written by Steven Pressfield, is a book that explores the nature of creativity and the obstacles that can prevent us from achieving our creative goals. The book is geared towards writers, artists, and other creative professionals, and I believe that Etsy sellers can also benefit greatly from reading it. This book provides valuable insights into the creative process and practical strategies for overcoming obstacles and achieving success. One of the key ideas in the War of Art is the concept of resistance, which Pressfield defines as the force that opposes creative work. Resistance can take many forms, including fear, self-doubt, procrastination, and perfectionism. But by understanding and identifying the ways in which resistance manifests in our lives, you as an Etsy seller can take steps to overcome it and keep working towards your creative and business goals. Another important concept in the book is the idea of the professional mindset, which involves treating creative work as a serious, disciplined practice rather than a hobby or a pastime. He emphasizes the importance of showing up every day and putting in the work even when we don't feel inspired or motivated, which I can talk from experience can happen quite often as an Etsy seller, as you're balancing your business with other responsibilities, dealing with competition, and navigating the ups and downs of the platform. In addition to these concepts, the War of Art also explores the role of fear in the creative process and how to overcome it. Pressfield offers practical strategies for managing fear, such as reframing negative self-talk and developing a daily practice of creative work. These strategies can be particularly helpful for Etsy sellers who are looking to push past their comfort zones and take their businesses to the next level. Overall, The War of Art is a very powerful book that can help Etsy sellers overcome the obstacles that stand in the way of their creative and business journey. By understanding the nature of resistance, developing a professional mindset, and managing fear, Etsy sellers can build the skills and resilience necessary to thrive on the platform. Whether you're a new Etsy seller or an experienced one, this book has something to offer, and it's definitely worth a read. If you're an Etsy seller who's looking for ways to improve your skills and grow your business, the Etsy Success Podcast is definitely worth checking out. This podcast features interviews with successful Etsy sellers from a variety of backgrounds, each sharing their unique experience and expertise. Whether you're new to Etsy or have been selling for a while, you will find valuable insights and tips that can help you run a thriving Etsy shop. From marketing strategy to product development, the Etsy Success Podcast covers a wide range of topics that are relevant to Etsy sellers at any level. The other major benefit of the Etsy Success Podcast is that it's an official podcast of Etsy, which means that listeners can have access to insider information about the platform. The show covers everything from new features and policies to changes in algorithm and search ranking factors. By staying up to date on the latest changes, you can ensure that you are optimizing your shop and your listings for maximum visibility and sales. Overall, the Etsy Success Podcast is a valuable resource for Etsy sellers who are looking to grow their businesses, improve their skills, and stay up to date with the latest trends and strategies. By listening to the show, Etsy sellers can gain access to up-to-date information, valuable tips and advice, as well as inspiration and motivation to keep pushing themselves and their businesses to new heights. For Etsy shop owners who seek a comprehensive guide to grow their business, The Lean Startup is an essential read. This book is a treasure trove of valuable insights on how to build a successful business without wasting time and money on things that don't work. The author provides a detailed roadmap on how to approach entrepreneurship with a lean mindset and how to adapt to changes in the market. The Lean Startup emphasizes the importance of testing your ideas and products early on to identify potential flaws and make the necessary improvements based on customer feedback. Another valuable lesson from the book is the idea of pivoting, which involves changing direction when a product or feature is not working. Rather than sticking to a preconceived plan, Etsy sellers should be open to feedback and data and be willing to pivot if necessary. This approach can help you stay agile and adaptable in a constantly changing market. Overall, The Lean Startup is a must-read for any Etsy seller looking to build a successful business. The book offers practical advice and strategies for launching a successful shop, testing product ideas, and scaling a business. By adopting the principles of The Lean Startup, you can increase your chances of success, reduce your risk of failure, and create products that truly meet the needs of your customers. If you're searching for a TV series that can serve as both entertainment and inspiration for your business journey, then Girlboss should definitely be at the top of your watch list. Girlboss is a comedy drama TV series on Netflix loosely based on the life of Sofia Amoroso, founder of the fashion retailer Nasty Gal. The show follows the story of Sophia, a rebellious young woman who starts selling vintage clothing on eBay and eventually launches her own fashion brand. One of the main reasons why Etsy sellers should watch Girlboss is that it portrays the importance of having a strong vision and being passionate about your work. Sophia's story shows how having a clear vision and working hard on bringing it to life can lead to success. This can inspire Etsy sellers to think about their own vision for their business and how they can work towards making it a reality. Girlboss highlights the value of creativity and taking risks in entrepreneurship. Sophia's unconventional approach to business and her willingness to take risks and think outside the box ultimately leads to the success of her fashion brand. Another reason why Etsy sellers should watch Girlboss is that it celebrates female entrepreneurship and empowerment. The show features a diverse cast of female characters who all are strong, independent, and determined to pursue their goals. This can inspire Etsy sellers, especially women, to pursue their entrepreneurial dreams and believe in their ability to succeed. Girlboss is a must-watch for Etsy sellers who are looking for inspiration and motivation in their business journey. Watching Girlboss can encourage you to think creatively, pursue your vision, and never give up on your entrepreneurial dreams. The $100 Startup by Chris Guillebeau is a book that offers valuable insights and strategies for entrepreneurs looking to start and grow a successful business with minimal resources. One of the key ideas in the $100 Startup is that you don't need a lot of money to start a successful business. This is particularly relevant for Etsy sellers because you can start an Etsy shop with pretty much $0. One of the stories featured in the book is about a man called Gary Leff, who turned his passion for travel and expertise in frequent flyer programs into a successful business. Gary started BookYourAward.com, a service that helps clients redeem their frequent flyer miles for the best award tickets. He began charging a low fee and attracted clients through referrals referrals and social media. As his reputation grew, he increased his prices and eventually earned a full-time income from his side hustle. Gary's story illustrates the potential of turning a passion into a thriving business with limited resources. The story illustrates one of the key principles of the book, which is to start small and test your ideas before investing a lot of time and money into a business. In this book, Girlboss really shows how important understanding your customers' needs and desires is in order to find ways to deliver value to them in a unique and compelling way. This is particularly relevant for Etsy sellers who often need to cater to niche markets and need to differentiate themselves from the competition to succeed. Finally, the $100 startup shows the importance of personal fulfillment and happiness in building a successful business. Girlboss believes that entrepreneurs should build businesses that align with their personal values and passions rather than simply chasing money and success. The Side Hustle Show is a podcast hosted by Nick Loper that explores the world of entrepreneurship with a particular focus on side hustles and small businesses. The show features interviews with successful entrepreneurs and business owners who share their stories, insights, and strategies for building and growing successful businesses. One of the main focuses of the Side Hustle Show is on side hustles, businesses that people start on the side while still working a full-time job, which is the case for many Etsy sellers. By listening to these interviews, Etsy sellers can learn from the tips, insights, and strategies of entrepreneurs that have gone through the same experience. The Side Hustle Show also covers a wide range of topics related to entrepreneurship, including marketing and growth strategies. A good example of this is episode 506 with Brandon Guy. In this episode, he goes through all the recommendations he has to increase your website visibility and make more money.
If you were starting a fourth site today, on a random topic, what would that, where would you start trying to narrow things down?
Well, first of all, you don't want to be the first person in a niche. You want competition to be there because that shows proven success. There's a revenue model. We can just look at the most popular niche in blogging is food blogs. And food bloggers make the most money out of any niche also because there's a lot of demand for advertising, which increases the RPM, which is the amount of money you make per 1,000 impressions. Now, there are more food bloggers, way more than any other bloggers out there. However, the number of keywords in that niche it's a massive amount. And so even though there's all these food bloggers there's still lots of words that people aren't getting around to.
Finally, the Side Hustle Show has a large and active community of listeners and entrepreneurs. By listening to the show, Etsy sellers can connect with other like-minded entrepreneurs and build their networks. This can provide valuable opportunities for collaboration, learning, and support. And there you have it, Etsy sellers, my top picks for books, podcasts, and TV series that can inspire you on your Etsy journey. If you found this video useful and you're looking for even more tips and advice to make consistent sales through your Etsy shop, download your free Etsy guide to help you set up your Etsy shop for success by clicking on the link in the description below. It's 10 pages full of information that you need to know if you're trying to have a successful Etsy shop. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video, and don't forget, dreams don't work until you do. I'll see you next time.